There are 9 different types of non-chord tones, but we will only be discussing 4 of those today, including passing tone, neighbor tone, suspension, and retardation. The first type of non-chord tone that we will be discussing is the passing tone. This is approached by a step and left by a step in the same direction. So basically you're passing through like C, D, E, or E, D, C. The second type of non-chord tone that we will be discussing is called the neighbor tone. This is approached by a step and it's left by a step in the opposite direction. So you go up to see your neighbor and you come back. So it starts on one note and it goes up or it goes down, but it always returns to the same note. The third type of non-chord tone that we will be discussing today is called the suspension. The suspension comes in 3 different parts: the preparation, the suspension, and the resolution. The preparation happens before, and it holds over to the suspension, and the suspension is going to be held above a chord that is not its own. So, thus the non-chord tone. So, since it's being held over, we want to resolve it down to the note that actually is in the triad. So, we resolve down, and that is the resolution. There are 4 different types of suspensions: the 9/8 suspension, the 7/6 suspension, the 4/3 suspension, and the 2/3 suspension. The 9/8 suspension is re to do, the 7/6 is la to so, the 4/3 is fa to mi, and the 2/3 is actually a bass suspension, which it is the bass going up and it's against all the upper voices. That's very rare actually. It's not seen very often, but it's possible, so we added it in here. The fourth and final type of non-chord tones that we'll be discussing today is the retardation. It is very similar to a suspension, but instead of resolving down, it resolves up. It's approached by the same tone and it has the preparation, then the retardation happens in the next measure, and then instead of stepping down, it resolves up. So it's slightly different, and it is seen occasionally.